Let's mug him. No. I once saw him defeat an entire orc army, all by himself. Oh, yeah. The orc army of Balgonrog. Yeah, let's mug him. I don't think you're quite picking up what I'm putting down. I once saw him defeat a 7-headed hydra, all by himself. He's that powerful. A 7-headed hydra, all by himself? Yeah. Let's mug him. I don't know. There's 2 of us. Yeah. There's only one of them. Yeah, well, there's 1,000 orcs in that army. Hey! What? What are we? We're muggers. And what do? We mug people. So, let's go mug 'em!
What's up, Rush Bros? Welcome back to How to Elder Scrolls, more specifically my little mini-series where I'm going through the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena, and I'm reviewing every single class in alphabetical order, and currently we are on to the Rogue. Now, mind you, the Rogue in this game is a little, different from your stereotypical modern-day Rogue. Instead of being like a sneaky, stabby assassin, it's more of like your go-to average bandits in a bit of like a ruffian thug kind of way. It's actually kind of cool the way they did Rogue. But anyways, that's enough ranting on here. Let's go ahead and check out what Rogues can do in the UESP. So Rogues are the 14th class alphabetically in the list of classes for the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. They have C-scaling experience gain, which means that they level up middle of the road somewhat quickly. They have a D8 hit die, which is pretty poor for what they are. They get access to all weaponry, meaning we're probably going to run with the Daikatana again in this episode. They get up to chain armor, which is the second best armor type, and they get up to kite shields, which is the second best shield type, and they get 50% thievery efficiency, which is pretty good. That's that's literally just below the second best thievery efficiency in the game. They get no spell points, they get 1% critical strike chance, and they start with a short sword. So Rogues are, of course, one of many thief archetypes in this game, and as you can see here, Rogues are thieves who have also trained in using arms and armor. They have combined the agile and cunning of their brethren with the skill of arms found in warriors. This makes them formidable and versatile. They are comparable in combat to the warrior class, but still retain their ability to pick locks and pockets. Rogues may wear up to chain armor and use any weapon or shield, with the exception of tower shields. Rogues have a slight chance per level to critically strike an opponent, which is 3 times damage. Advantages: can have and use any weapon type. Average chance to pickpocket and lockpicking success, which is the 50% thievery efficiency. Possess a 1% critical strike chance per level. Can equip and use up to chain armor and kite shields. Disadvantages: second lowest potential health points gain amongst all classes, being a D8. Lower critical strike chance compared to other thief classes, and cannot use tower shields. Now mind you, from what we're seeing here, this is kind of what I was saying about how rogues are a little different from, like, more modern day rogues, because like a rogue in, say, 5e, Dungeons & Dragons, or Baldur's Gate 3 would function more like the go-to burglar or thief, but in here, they get access to all sorts of weapons, which makes them kind of function more like your stereotypical bandit in a lot of RPGs, which I kind of find hilarious. So, you know, it's kind of cool to see like a bandit class in this game. Well, anyways, notes. Like spell swords and night blades, rogues are essentially a hybrid class. In this case, a hybrid warrior thief class. As with the other 2 classes, this means rogues possess a mix of combat abilities from both warrior and thief class archetypes, albeit with relatively weaker bonuses than either of them. Rogues ideally rely on a mix of attributes in order to make the most of their varying combat and thievery skills. Rogues have a surprisingly poor health point dice, meaning enchanted items and potions are still usable despite their otherwise increased defensive capabilities compared to other thief classes. The manual also incorrectly states that rogues possess a D14 health point hit dice. Now, mind you, if rogues had a D14 hit dice, then rogues would actually be among some of the best thief classes out there, but because they accidentally got a D8, rogues are kind of weak. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop in the game and see how our rogue goes. Alright, and here we are in character creation. Time to select our class, and of course today we are in fact playing as the rogue. Now, of course, we're going to need a good name for our little rogue, and I mean, I guess there's just one good name I usually use for my bruiser ruffians. Just Crook. Crook the Crooked Crook. Yeah. Just a bit of a bandit here. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like, oh man, you see, it's a hard decision. I guess we could play Dark Elf. We're just gonna play Dark Elf. It's kind of hard to not play Dark Elf, and honestly, I just want to see how good this class can actually be, and if I can actually make it work in the slightest. And I mean, rogues must be strong and intelligent, and it just so happens that Dark Elves are moderately strong and intelligent, so I feel like a Dark Elf rogue makes the most sense. Yeah, because look at that. We're starting with a 70 intelligence here, just right off the bat. And honestly, I feel, you know what? I mean, these stats, I gotta say, every single time I play as a Dark Elf, my starting stats on the first roll seem to always just fit. So yeah, we're going to start off with a 74 agility, a 50 endurance, a 70 intelligence, a 61 strength, a 66 speed, 53 perception, and a 42 willpower and 41 luck. And I mean, willpower and luck aren't really all that good anyway, so yeah. Let's see how good we can make Crook look. Let's see here. We need a good thievery face. Someone who looks like, I guess that could work. Yeah. Have a skull on her head. You know. Make him look kinda like he's a bit of a threat. Of course, we're starting with 30 hit points. As always. And of course, as per always, we're going to, of course, start this off with our little exploit here. So I'm going to go over to this loot pile here after grabbing the ruby key. No point in trying to pick the lock on the door, because the key is right there. And I'm just going to drop a save in front of this loot pile, so I'll catch y'all after I get some good loot. I'm sorry. Do my eyes deceive me? There is no freaking way that I just got an ebony longsword. Okay, and how good is this bracelet? Okay, so 7 to 21 on the ebony longsword. That's basically just significantly better than a daikatana anyways. And of course, it's a mithril bracelet. So our armor class is +3 across the board. Just right off the bat. Good lord. And we have an ebony longsword. So I think I'm going to run with a kite shield this time. Cause holy crap. I guess I did enough rolls this time around. Well, we should probably be able to clear out this dungeon relatively easily, since I basically have a half daikatana. I guess a Daikatana and a half. Like, look at that! I'm just tearing through goblins like they're nothing. One-tapping them. If I can land my hit, that is. Though, it doesn't take too many swings to land a hit. And yeah, starting off with a 74 agility definitely helps. Okay. I mean, I feel like out of all the thief classes, between this class and the bard, I feel like these two would definitely be some of the best classes to run with, just starting off. If you were to start this game as a thief class, I honestly wouldn't suggest it. And of course we got a +6 on this level up. Okay, so that's immediately +5 to hit and +5 to defend with our 75 agility. And then I guess we can throw the rest of this into strength for extra carry weight and a little more damage. Nice. So now, once I get 75 strength, I guess we'll focus on endurance next. And I mean, shoot, we should probably be able to easily take on any bandits that show up too. Funny, because we're basically playing as a bandit. That's basically the whole gimmick of this class. We're basically just never should have come here. Of course, we rested quick enough. We didn't take enough damage for a rest to really be that long anyways. And let's see here, it's 7 in the evening. So that means we should probably camp for 12 hours. Oh. Goblins. But hey, I mean, this is more XP. Healed up again. Currently 2 at night. We're gonna rest for 5 hours. And now it's 7 in the morning. That should be good enough for us to be able to easily explore Morrowind without any real interruptions. And you know, I gotta say, this is probably the best start I could have had on any character. Just getting a ebony longsword and a mithril bracelet in the starting loot area. You know, that just shows how powerful that starting loot pile is. Because you can literally just save scum until you get ebony gear from it. It's just that broken. And yeah, so yeah, I guess we can go find a weapons store, maybe get some good starting armor. Maybe, just maybe. And then I guess we don't really have anything to sell. Like, I guess we don't really have to buy any crazy armor either, because chainmail is the best armor for us, and man, I love this song. Winter Star is probably the best song in Arena. Bar none. I mean, right next to Thorn's Betrayal, of course. Between those two songs, those are among the best songs in Arena. And we got new sundries over here. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab our sundries. Let's see here. So, and of course I should have been grabbing gold from those goblins. I only got 116 gold. Might have enough to buy some chain armor. Or at least a full set. Let's see here. We got a kite shield. We got a round shield of personality. Not like we'll use that. I guess we can get the kite shield. See. Let's see here. So we can at least have that. Because let's see here. I can probably barter this down to 22 gold. Yeah, 22 seems reasonable enough. And yeah, I guess once we get into the next town over, you know what? If we can, I guess all we really need is the curse, the pauldrons, and the helmet, and then we just need to find a bandit with chain armor. You know, that's really all that we truly need. So yeah, we're going to just buy the 2 pauldrons and the helmets. We might have enough gold for the rest of the set. I honestly don't think so. But yeah, we can at least barter these down. And yeah, we still got 50 gold to spend. And I can buy a chain helmet. That's for a bit more gold, so maybe 26, 27, 28. Okay, you see 28 is the sweet number for the chain helmet. 29 is still... How much gold do we have left? 21. Yeah, I don't think we can afford just about anything else, so... Yeah, I probably made the smart call here. Yeah, look at that, -4s to those areas. And then the kite shield brings that down to -1s, a -7 there. And we still got a +2 on our boots. Actually, speaking of boots, we can probably just buy the boots and... Here. We can sell our short sword for at least... 3 gold. I don't think we could barter that up in the slightest. You can probably get some good boots. Let's see here. So, chain boots. Really wearing armor like a bandit, too. And I think that just about spent all of my gold. Yeah, we're down to 2 gold pieces. We're not buying anything else. Okay, so let's see here. Our headpiece, our right shoulder, and feet are covered with -4 armor rating. Our left shoulder is covered with -7 armor rating. And our chest, hands, and legs are covered by -1 armor rating. So yeah, we're definitely doing pretty good for ourselves. Somewhat decent. We just need to kill a bandit or 2 to get the rest of our armor set. But yeah, it's nice to at least have some coverage. And I guess now we can just head straight to Rahad. I mean, no point to... If we really don't have any real need to lose any time, I guess. Uh-oh. It's nighttime. Well, let's head outside. Let's see here. It's currently 4 early in the morning. Let's just rest for 3 hours. Uh-oh. Enemies nearby. Oh, shit! No! Where's my last save? Where was my last save? I don't think I even placed down a save. I cannot believe that... Well, let's, I guess let's go ahead and restock, because we just... That was before we even bought our chain armor. Okay. Note to self, save before fast traveling. That always sucks. If only you had the option to arrive in the morning to any place. Like, that would just be a nice option to have. But I guess, you know, that's just something that only later games would think about. You know, fast travel stuff that, you know. Anyways, we should probably sell our short sword here. Get 3 gold. And time to go ahead and buy our armor set. So we have 119 gold to play with. We can buy a kite shield for a mere 22 gold. I said 22. 22 gold, I'm saying. Can I do 21? Nope, 22. Alright. Bought the kite shield. Let's go ahead and buy the armor. So I'm going to get the pauldrons for 22, 22, 22. Take my offer, damn it. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Shit, shit, shit. Oh god. Ugh.
With you,
Are you kidding me? I accidentally misclicked the steal option and it... We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. This game just doesn't like me today. You know, why did I actually speak? You know, I just realized now I jinxed it. Because I said the game is doing me good with the ebony short sword, or the ebony longsword. And now, because I was talking all high and mighty, the game is going to take a dump on me. Going to take a shit all over my parade. Let's go back to the city state weapon store. And let's not die to the knights this time. By just... okay. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I'm gonna buy a kite shield for 22 gold, I say. My guy, just buy it for the 22. It's not that hard, just buy it for 22. Okay. I guess we don't have to do a full chain set. But it's still nice to just get chain, you know? Yeah. Nope. No, 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 no. Okay, Good, good. I hate that it double-clicked there. Did I buy the right or the left? Here. Alright. So I'm going to buy both these pauldrons. And I do have the... I just bought 2 lefts. Are you freaking kidding? Are you willing to buy it for 30? Sorry, what? Okay, can you at least buy it for 25? 23? 22? 21? Can you buy it for 20? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Can I sell it for 19 at the very least so I only lose 1 gold? Okay. Or, I guess, a lot of gold, but, you know. I'm selling it back for not... Oh my god, okay. I'm just having a rough day, aren't I? Okay, 71 gold to play with. Gotta buy the right pauldron this time around. Alright, and then we gotta buy the helmets. Nope. Nothing to buy from the weapons side. So yeah, 49 gold to play with. Time to buy the helmets. And if I remember correctly, I could buy it for 29. I'm just gonna have to keep talking it down. And can I buy anything else? 20 gold. I don't think I'm going to buy even chain boots for 20 gold. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's our setup. I just missed out on chain boots just because of a screw up. Well, you know what? We should be fine anyways. +2 to my feet is not bad. It's not like feet get attacked all that often anyways. But if we get our feet whipped, then I guess it's over. Alright, we're gonna save here. And we're gonna go ahead and head back to Rahad. And hopefully this time we don't die to a bandit while trying to wait for the morning. Alright, so yep, nighttime. And we're gonna go ahead and hop outside. And let's see here, it's currently 5 in the morning. Let's go ahead and camp for 3 hours. Thank the 9. Alright. So yeah, let's go ahead and... I guess we gotta grind at Stone Keep a little. At least finish off our chain set before we try to mess with the rest of Stone Keep. I don't think we're going to get a weapon any better than our ebony longsword, though. Like... ugh. A baseline Daikatana does some good damage, but honestly, ebony longsword is more than good enough. Alright, time to go speak with Queen Lubomka. Grab the location to Stone Keep. And time to head out to the first dungeon. So we can see just how good a rogue actually is at fighting and, I guess, doing a little extra damage. Because it's not like thieves really get a lot, and I mean, honestly, pilfering in this game is kind of mid-tier. Because, like, I guess it's a little better in the late game, but, like, you know, you could just break open locks, so really, the idea of just pilfering being... The idea of just better lockpicking and better pickpocket chance in a game where you don't really utilize that all that often is just kind of lame. But I guess it is nice to have a good chunk of it in conjunction to being really good at fighting. Because you kind of need to be able to fight. And of course the first loot pile that we got just flipped us off with a 3 gold and 1 dagger drop. Got some rats. Seems like we're still able to take them all out. We got a mark. We can sell that for some good gold. And we got a crystal. So hey, we can at least get some good gold and at least finish off our chain set. Oh, not heading to Skyrim. Nope. We're going to head back to Rahad. In fact, I think doing this is going to bring it to nighttime. If that's the case, then we should probably go back to Stone Keep and just check those loot piles again. And this time we'll probably get some good loot. And I guess we can rest up here, get any health back and whatnot. Oh, level of experience. 5 points, not bad. I'm going to throw that into strength. Get a little extra damage in us. Alright. Let's see here. Got 38 gold. And just over here, we're going to have more rats. Rats. And another 2... Oh, Elven Longsword. That's going to sell well. And a Torque. Hallelujah, we just got a Torque. How good is it? Let's see here. We got an Adamantium Torque. Okay, so the game is definitely turning around in our favor. Knock on wood. 'Cause, holy crap, that is actually good. We just got an Adamantium Torque. We're gonna immediately head back to Rahad and save, and yeah, I guess we should save after getting something like that, but yeah. It's now daytime. Our sword is already put away. Let's go ahead and drop a save. Let's go ahead and head up here. I know there's a weapon shop up here somewhere that we can sell a lot of this equipment to. And then we can, of course, buy the rest of our chain set. and look at our amazing armor rating before, I guess, heading to the Mages Guild to get some good gear, maybe some more enchanted items of some kind. I don't think this Mages Guild has really good enchanted items though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so let's see your Kite Shield. Nope, I want to reject selling that. Hang on, that was equipped to me. Good, it's still equipped. Yeah, let's not sell a Kite Shield that's equipped to me. But I did grab the secondary Kite Shield. 16 gold. Oh, I'll just sell it for its base 16 gold. That shouldn't be too bad. Tower Shield, 37 gold. I can counter that for a little more. I can probably do it for 45. Ooh, can you do it for 47? Nope. What about 46? Okay, 45 it is, huh? And the highest you can go is 44. Nice. That at least got us a little bit of extra gold in us. I'll sell this dagger for a single gold septum. I don't think he's gonna buy that for any longer, for any higher than that. I got a longsword here that sells for 562. I'm gonna sell it for, I guess, 600 flat. I could probably do better than that, huh? 630. Okay, what about 625? Okay, what about 615? About 605. Okay, 600 flat is the best. Yep. Oh. I guess we'll try that again. So we got this longsword here. We're going to sell it for 600 flat. Try to sell it for 600 flat and keep doing so until he offers something better. Yeah, 597 should be good. We got another longsword here that sells for a pretty decent amount. We're going to be able to sell this for, let's see here, 510. Ooh, we could sell it for 510. So, yeah, we're just going to keep trying to sell it for 510. I don't think we're going to go any higher than that. Nope. There we go. 506 should be good enough for that. And sell this Elven longsword. And Elven isn't even all that expensive, really. And then, of course, sell this Mark. 243. That's a cheap Mark. Can I even sell that? Here, I'm going to sell it for 280. Because that'll at least get us a little more gold. There, 275. Alright. And then, of course, we're going to sell the crystal. Ooh, doggy. 562. We can probably sell that for 600 flat. Go any higher? 597. And I don't think we have anything else I would want to sell to him. Alright, so we have 2,296 gold. Let's go ahead and buy the rest of our chain set. Let's see if he actually has a special kite shield in stock. He does not. But we can buy ourselves some chain greaves. And you know what? We got all the money to spend now, so I don't even need to barter anymore. Because I'm not begging for change. Here, I'll just barter this down to 40 though. Oh wow. Nice. Got a curse for 40 gold. Alright, let's see here. Chain gauntlets. And let's see here. That should be everything, really. Because everything else I've already bought before coming here. So, greaves, cuirass, gauntlets. Oh, boots. I need boots. Some of your boots. I will take your boots. Then I'll feed them to my wizard Gale. Because he's hungry for boots. Alright. That should be a full set of chain armor. So we're definitely looking pretty good now. So we got -8s upon our head, right shoulder, and feet, and -11s on our left shoulder, our chest, our hands, and our legs. That is insane. Now, can we get any good magic items from the Mages Guild? I'm not sure if there are any good magic items at the Mages Guild, but it's always nice to check. Because you never know. Because, I mean, I know I have my weapon of choice now. There's no way I'm buying any other weapon this run, because, you know, we're only going to be at this at like an hour tops. And I do like, to get this character set up pretty nicely. You know, doing just a basic build that I feel like any person would try and do. Just to see how it runs. And honestly, so far, Rogue is, Let's see here. So we can buy magic items. Let's see here. Do you have... because I think we have... Okay. So you don't have... Okay, you do actually have some of the, armor items. Let's see here. We currently have our bracelet slot and our torch slot taken up. So, let's see here. I don't think we have our belt slot taken up. We have 2,100 gold, and the mithril belt sells for 2,500. I can probably counter that down to something more affordable. Can I buy that for 1,900? Okay. Not bad, not bad. So I just got a mithril belt. So our armor class has just been increased by 3. So now we got -14 on our left shoulder, our cuirass, our hands, and our legs, and -11 on our head, our right shoulder, and our boots, our feet. I gotta say, out of all of our warriors so far, I guess I just got lucky with the rolls more than anything. I guess that's just the beauty of this game. Is luck of the dice. But hey, I mean, well, let's see how good, like, you know, this does kind of just give this class the benefit of the doubt at the very least. I don't think this would be the most accurate for the average run, because we're definitely getting pretty lucky here. But it's definitely accurate for a good run. And now, of course, we got bandits on us. Oh, critical strike. Grab 1 gold. He had leather armor. He was a thief. Yeah, I mean, bandits do some serious damage, but it seems like we got all the equipment we need to fight back. So when we get 1 gold thieves, like... Oh, spell sword with 1 gold, my bad. Didn't realize that spell swords could be so broke. Anyways. We're just gonna rest up again. Get some more enemies on us. So we can maybe get some more experience. You know, while resting up. This is a good way to get XP. Oh. Alright. And yeah, I mean, I guess we can get all of our health back doing this eventually. After one-shotting just about every enemy in sight. We even killed a lizard man, my man. Like, this is actually getting kind of crazy. Oh, goblins. Yeah, they're one-shots, you know. Goblins, lizardmen, rats, they're all one-shots by now. We really lucked out with that ebony longsword. But yeah, we're definitely getting close to a full heal. Fully healed. Any enemies? Nope. So let's see here. And we currently have 3,000 XP. We got 35 out of 35 hit points. I'm going to drop a save here. And let's go ahead and grab these loot piles. And of course go to our usual spots. Seems like we're tanky enough to actually eat a bit of a beating. You know, we're able to get some good loot here. Got a war axe. Got a mark. I know there's a minotaur in this area. We can of course fight the rats. And it looks like we're getting torn up by rats. Enough rats are actually fighting us. And you know, it is concerning when the rats are doing damage. Oh, rat has nothing usable. Well, I was looking at the gold pile here. Yep, I hear more rats. Oh, and I'm diseased. And I am leveled up. Alright, 3 points. Put that into strength. I guess rest here on this bed. Get all of our health back. Maybe that'll cure our disease as well. Nope, doesn't seem to cure our affliction too well. Have consumption. Diseases are annoying in this game. They're not like... Oh, and we got a minotaur. Let's see. Yep, 2 hits. I 2-shot the minotaur. Yep. And I mean, the minotaur is a bit of an early skill check. And if you can 2-shot a minotaur, then yeah, your build is definitely pretty strong. And here we're going to kill the horde of bandits. Or the horde of goblins, my bad. And we got a wolf pack up ahead. Wolves are kind of annoying, but we can just deal with them. And then we can just run up here and rest until fully healed. And then, of course, let's go ahead and drop a save and see how well we can deal with skeletons as a level 4 rogue. Because, yeah, we're only level 4. It seems like we didn't really get a lot of XP this go around, though I guess we'll get a lot more once we defeat skeletons with our ebony longsword. And I mean, skeletons are pretty, oh god. Yeah, okay, so skeletons do in fact deal a lot of damage. I'm nearly dead. So, yeah, we probably want to get some potions of healing. We're probably going to need potions of healing. I mean, how much gold do we have? We have 476 gold. Leveled up, though. So yeah, dealing with skeletons, you probably want to have healing potions. And I guess now, we'll focus on speed. I guess we could steal from the Mages Guild. Get some better gear to sell. And I mean, yeah, we're using a lot of time just running back and forth from Rahad, and oh boy, can we survive the journey. Oh, we survived the journey. Nice. Yeah, didn't think consumption would kill us. But yeah, our strength is 39, so we definitely want to get cured. Yeah, our attributes are definitely getting pretty low. So yeah, Brotherhood of Faith. Well, we gotta cure disease, so we don't die. Cure, diseased. There we go. Crazy that you have to pay gold to get a generous curing from a priest, you know? Considering that priests and holy men are meant to be more of, you know, charitable people and, like, charities. But, like, you gotta pay services to get healed, making them more like actual medics more than anything. Now, yeah, I guess it is a fantasy game, and I shouldn't think about it too much. I guess buying a few healing potions shouldn't be too bad. So, let's see here. We got 300 gold. We can probably get a few potions. So yeah, just some potions of healing. 50 gold a pop. We can probably buy a good 12. So yeah, we can counter that. Probably can't afford that much, can we? Yeah, let's see here. I think I bought, I think I got a couple of items I can sell though real quick to get some healing potions. Getting that belt was a little nice though. It seems like it doesn't help that much with the skeletons, but it helps a little. That's what matters. It at least gave us a little bit of an edge to run away. So yeah, let's see here. Definitely want to sell the steel longsword. Not like it's gonna cost that much. And we got a war axe. And now we got a mark. Marks seem to sell for a pretty good amount. Yeah, 300. We can probably bump that up to, what, like, probably bump it up to 375? Oh, yeah. So 375. 375. Come on, buy it for 375. You know you want to buy it for 375. Okay, 370 is just fine. Now we got a good bit of gold. We can probably buy those 12 healing potions now. And we can probably reconquer Stone Keep and probably actually survive Stone Keep. Yeah. Alright, so yeah. Let's go ahead and buy potions. Buy healing potions. You know what? If 12 was 600 gold, can we get 15 and counter this down to 630? So yeah, there we go. Healing potions are all mine. 15 healing pots should be more than enough to get through the skeletons. Crazy that we're going to need them, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I guess that low health is really starting to kick in. But yeah, we can go here. We can probably make it all the way to... Because I don't think those wolves do a lot of damage with their bites, so we can probably just run over here, kill these rats with these. You know, we're starting to cut a little close with our health. But you know, we're about to go to a room where we can rest, so there's that. Enemies nearby. Is it wolves or goblins? Yeah, goblins. Is that all the enemies? Okay. Come on, really? Yep, wolves. Wolves always seem to spawn him. Oh god. Oh god. Use. Okay. At least a healing pot fully restores her health. We now know that. That is actually kind of crazy. Yeah, so... We really... that makes me realize we do not have a lot of health. We really don't have a lot of health. I guess that's the real big downside. I guess if this class had... You know, its official health, the health that's actually marked in the player's handbook, then you'd actually be able to survive these encounters a little better. Oh god, use. Okay. Doesn't restore all of your health, but it's better than nothing. And we got another level up. So yeah, 3 points. We're going to put that into speed. Alright, there we go. Oh god. Oh no. Well, we died. Yet again. Alright. Thought I had faster reaction times than that. Couldn't press you in time. Come on. Critical. Critical. We actually got 2 crits in a row. That's crazy. Our chance is only like, what, 5%? That's as much as rolling a d20 and landing a nat 20! Oh. Oh god. Come on. These skeletons are coming in waves. The calcium. The calcium's too much. Come on. Wow, that was too fast. That was actually too fast. I couldn't react in time. Okay. I'll give myself 2 more tries. If I cannot get past these skeletons, then I'll end the run here and review here. I don't think we'll be able to get anywhere near through the goals this time, because these skeletons seem to do enough damage and pierce through our armor enough. Yeah, so oh. Alright. Tear the rest of those skeletons to bits. Landed a crit on that skeleton. Oh, got a level up. Alright, 5 points. Not bad, not bad. 74 speed. I think now I should start focusing on endurance. Alright, if I can rest there, that means I should be able to rest on this bridge. Okay, you know what? I think we're definitely doing good for ourselves. Yeah, because this bridge is elevated, so we should be able to camp here. Takes 18 hours to fully heal. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I guess we can see if maybe we can take on the ghouls at level 6 as a rogue with only 46 hit points. I guess I should have put more points into endurance. But yeah, I haven't been putting points into endurance with just about any other character, so I guess it's only fair that I maintain that. I mean, we needed one healing potion to get through that guy. Need another for this guy, because he does a lot of damage and hits way too often. So he consumed a few healing pots. Let's see if we're able to pilfer these chests on one go. So failure. Failure. You see, this is what 50% loot chance looks like, guys, in Arena. I mean, yeah, I managed to get it open like 5 tries or so. So yeah, that's a worse bracelet than we have. Looks like we're finishing with another 9 healing pots to spare, which is not bad. Got a belt here, but it's probably not better than my mithril belt that I got from the Mages Guild. And let's face it, that's what really carried me through this. Yeah, it's a -1, not a -3. So, definitely not that good. Failure. Chest opens. Another belt. You know, I mean, yeah. Managed to get to the loot pile. And we managed to grab the item we needed. The MacGuffin. So, I mean, we made it. definitely made it. I mean, let me count my final loot here, see if we got anything good. It's not like it really matters. Let's see here, -1 belt, -1 belt, -1 belt. So we got Jack of all. We got Jack Diddley Squat. But yeah, I guess that was Rogue. I mean, Rogue isn't too bad. I feel like I just got a really good roll on my starting stats more than anything. Because, I mean, that low health definitely came into play near that submit points. So, like, I'm going to have to rate this class around 6 out of 10, you know? I'd say it's definitely somewhat close to Acrobat and Strength. Shoot. Acrobat at least has a specialty in being able to, like, jump into hard-to-reach places, which is something that's you could make use of in a few areas, but, like, this class here is kind of just, like, it's not really that good, honestly. Like, if it had the hit points that it was supposed to have, like, if it had a D14 hit die, then this class would easily be a good solid 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10, but I'm definitely going to put it at 6 out of 10, because, like, the equipment is nice. You definitely need it just to scrape by. You definitely rely on enchanted items just to scrape by. Potions as well. I'd say the skill floor, I'd say it's more medium. Yeah, I feel like it could definitely be somewhat of a class you could pick up as someone who's starting this game for the first time. But it's definitely one that you want to have at least a little bit of experience or a little bit of research with to actually know how to play it right. And the skill ceiling is definitely a little higher. I'd say it's a little high on the high end, because, like, you can definitely build this character up a good bit. I definitely feel like you could do a good bit with this class. I mean, it's not all that limiting, but honestly, it's just not all that great either. Like, it really is just... I feel like this class is just the worst version of the Bard. Like, that's what this class feels like. This class feels like the worst version of the Bard class. Because the Bard class, I feel like it had a D10 hit die. It could have up to a Saber, which, you know, mine isn't quite as good as a Daikatana or a Longsword. But you could still get some good damage out of a Saber. And you had access to magic. And you could wear kite. You could use a kite shield. And you could wear chain, just like the Rogue here. Like, the Bard was basically just the better version of this class. Like, this class is like Daniel, and then the Bard is like the cooler Daniel. You know, you have Rogue, and then you have Bard. So yeah, the Rogue is just a downgraded version of the Bard, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, I hope you all found this video entertaining. I hope you all found this video informative, and I do believe this is going to be a good place to wrap things up. This has been your bro Frostbrute, and I think I'm going to catch you on the next one. Later!